Hello Thursday, welcome to a new 10-minute bite size. Very well welcome to you if you're new today, if you only just found me. My online supporters hub is free. There are hundreds of these 10-minute bite size for you to do. Whether you do them here, then you might find them on YouTube as well. All working towards giving you flexible fitness at home. So online at your convenience whenever. So I'm here at 7 o'clock Monday to Friday, but you can be here anytime. They will be there ready to watch. If you're struggling to find them, let me know. So today we're doing AMRAP. That just means as many reps or as many rounds as possible in the time we've got. So that's 10 minutes. So you've only got 10 minutes to do these workouts. We've got 6 repetitions of every exercise. I've got a band with me, which I'm going to pop on. You don't have to have a band. I've also got weights. The band is just a little bit extra. I know some of you have them. Some of you may use them with me. Some of you may just have them in your home and wonder what on earth to do with them. So we're going to keep it simple. There are 5 moves. We have the Arnold press, which is palms towards you, and then you turn the palms so that they're away from you at the top. So they come underneath your chin and then they twist. The Arnold press. Then we have a side leg lift. So you're just lifting the leg to the side. So again, if you need balance, side leg lift. We have a straight leg lift. So if you have a chair, you could rest on the chair and do your straight leg lift. If you want to just stand against a wall, you can do it against the wall. The band creates tension for the hamstring in the bottom. We have a weighted squat. So holding a weight, optional, with a squat, and we have a reverse fly with weights. Okay, so 10 minutes, 6 of everything. We'll start to lose track of each other. So I will count my 6, but you count your 6. So we'll all work at different paces. So when you've done 6 of one, you move on to 6 of the other. So I'll just keep reminding you of the order, but you just do your 6 and we keep going round until we finished our 10 minutes. So the Arnold press is first. The band is optional around the top of your thighs if you have one. If you have a longer band, then you can just loop this round into a loose knot at the end and stand in it. Or an old pair of tights, an old pair of leggings, something that's got a bit of resistance in giving it. But these types of things are cheap as chips, really versatile to have at home. Really good as a home workout investment. Okay, so are you ready? 10 minutes. Let's go. So Arnold press is first. There's 1, full range of movement. The heavier the weight, the slower you may be. There's no rush or race. You count your own 6, that's all you're doing. 6 of these, and then you'll go into side leg lifts. So you're more than welcome to hold the weights if you want to. You're more than welcome to balance. We've got 6 on each side. Keep the toe pointing down. You've got a little lean into the standing leg. The standing leg has a soft knee, so you're not pushing back through the knee. Okay, and then we have the reverse, so use the straight. The toe is pointing down, abs are on. You're not really moving this back area. We don't want to kind of be pivoting forward and back here. You're literally isolating the hamstring. If you've no band, then it's super important that you really point the toe, really push through the back of the knee and lean against something so that you've got that lift against gravity. So squat was next, weighted or not weighted, feet a natural shoulder width apart or just wider. Turn the toes out if that helps your own hip mechanics. Sit back for your 6, and then you've got your reverse fly. So that means hinging over, abs are on, taking the arms out to the side, controlling up and controlling down. Don't just let them kind of fling up and come crashing back down. If you've already done these, back to the Arnold press. And we start again. So this is a great way, another way, a bit like yesterday when we did, good morning if you're here watching, a bit like yesterday when we did Tabata or Tabata, you just pick 4 exercises, 20-10. Today, you're just picking, you can pick however many exercises that you want. Just do, I always pick an even number of reps, just because then I can work alternating arms or alternating legs. And I keep the reps fairly low if I'm doing only 10 minutes. You could do this though for 20 minutes and you might make the reps 10 of everything. You might change the exercises up. It was a straight leg lift afterwards. Make sure that you're on something if you're against it. But if you are in this position, again, equally important, you've not got this banana ring going on at the trunk, and it really is the hamstring and the bottom. Toe pointing down, a lovely squeeze, really good clench. If you've already done your 6 on each side, it was the weighted squat. The leg that you're standing on, whenever you're standing on it, make sure it's got a slight bend to it, it's got a kink to it, it's soft, that you're not pushing through the back of the knee. If you've already done your squats, then you can move on to the reverse fly. That was next. Good morning if you're watching. It's AMRAP today. As many rounds as possible or as many reps as possible. That stands for. Okay, and then your reverse fly. So 5 moves, 6 of everything, and we just squeeze in our 10 minutes. Control up and control down. With these flies, they're going out to the side. You have a slight kink to the elbow, squeezing through the middle of the back, alternating if you want to. Put them down there and then like Arnold press. So if 6 is too many, then don't do 6, do 4. Equally, if there's an exercise that doesn't suit you, there should be everything in here to suit everybody, unless you are, injured and you're carrying a real injury. Then just work the body parts that are okay. For now, while I can't see you and you're not talking to me and you're not part of my my classes. If you are part of my classes, then I get to find out these things. Whether you're in the Fit Squad or the Fit Club in Facebook, even though I don't see you, I like to know about you. I like to know who the class is for. And obviously if in the Zoom room, I can see you. Okay, so there are always options given for the level you're working at today. Ooh. So I've got a little bit of butt burn going on now, I've got to be honest with you. So when you're in this position, it's important those hips, you don't start kind of twisting at the hip. That's what we want to happen. So they might seem small move, they might seem little, but they are effective. It was the squat after that. You can weight it or not weight it. I'm not picking up my weight for now, just because I carried on into my squat. You can mix and match. If you want to use a chair behind you, you can. But if you are using a band, it was the reverse fly next. If you are using a band, just make sure that those knees aren't being drawn in and you're pushing that band out. These are £6, $5.50. So I've been using them. I actually did a master class, a 30-minute class with them in November. But I do integrate them and like to integrate them more into classes every now and again. We might use them for 4 or 5 minutes. Arnold press if you've already done. You're into your last 4 minutes. So whilst you're only doing 6 of everything, it was that side leg lift next if you're already done. You're actually doing quite an accumulation of reps. Whilst you're stood on one leg, you are working your core. So this is what I call standing abs, but really you'll be feeling it in the bottom, in the medial part of the bottom, that muscle that gets neglected. So once you've done your 6 on each side, if you're already there, you might be quicker if you've got no band. You could wait here if you wanted. It's that straight leg lift at the back. And after the straight leg lift came the squat. I am chatting, so I'm not sure whether or not I'm actually doing 6 on every side often. I might be doing 7 or 5. Not that it matters, because I'm still doing them for an amount of time. So there's no rush or race. You're not worried about, when somebody else is finishing. Hips are square, shoulders are square, toes pointing down, squeezing the bottom, not using. Squat was next, with or without the weight. Pushing through the collapse at the hip, at the pelvis first, into your final 2.5, and then the reverse fly. Pushing out with those thighs. Bringing the feet together, hinging over, the back's almost flat, pin the shoulders back, no rounding. And then try not to, if you can help it, jut out your chin. You're more than welcome to do a single if your weight is heavy, but just be careful when you do that you're not carried and transported round with the other shoulder. Breathing out through the mouth when it's effort. If you've already done these, because I've been chatting, go back to your Arnold press, into your final 2 minutes. See whether or not you actually get a whole round done from start to finish. Doesn't matter if you don't, but they're quite good as a test for yourself actually. So if you're picking squats or push-ups or these kind of moves, and you kind of go, right, today I managed 6 rounds with those 5 exercises, then maybe another time you might get 6.5, which means you'll have been working quicker, but you've got to make sure that technique doesn't get compromised. Lost my balance then, hence the touchdown. You can touch down every time here, but if you feel that you've got some extra strength, then don't, just let that foot hover, and you'll be working that pelvis, hip, glute, oblique harder. Okay, well, we've got a straight leg lift. Nice and warm now. How about you? Hashtag replay if you're watching again. Let me know what you're thinking. Into our final minute. Okay, 6 on the other side. I may just get through this round. So if it's taking me 2 minutes to do each round, then we might have done this 5 times, or I might have done this 5 times. But I've been chatting, I've not necessarily always said done 6, I might have done 5 or 7. Oh, 5. What am I doing? Oh, squat as well. Gosh, got it all going on. Momentary lapse of concentration, that's it. Gone. Okay, you're into your final 15. So if you've already done your squats, reverse flies next. If you've already done your reverse flies, back to the Arnold press, 10 seconds. There's always time for one more. Don't stop before we've really finished. 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Time is going off. Don't know whether you can hear that. Good to have one, otherwise you just carry on and think, oh, timing's a funny one in your head. You think you've done more than you have. So if you're wearing the band, enjoy that feeling of release and relief. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today. Always something different, always something fresh, always something just to kind of give you a little bit of movement for the day. I'll see you over on the main Facebook page now for an extra 5 minutes of low intensity. It's a similar protocol today, just with different, with the upper body. So come and join me if you want. Have a lovely one. Let's see who's here.